Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. And sorry for the no camera for the past couple of videos, but the light globe in my room blew, and if you've ever been to my house, you'll appreciate how shit the lighting is, so you wouldn't be able to see anything. So anyway, I wanted to talk in this video. I have done a video similar to this, but as I've been asked again, graphics over gameplay, and I think that that's a fucking moronic thing to say. And the graphic whores out there, I think, need to listen to this to get a grip, because I think it's been proven time and time again that graphics don't mean shit compared to the gameplay, and I think that the two games that everyone's thinking of come to mind are Crysis 1 and Crysis 2. They look fucking amazing. I'm not going to take that away from them, but Crysis 1 played like shit, and Crysis 2 also played like shit. So again, proof in the pudding, the graphics don't make gameplay. Gameplay will always reign supreme because you're playing a game, you're not fucking watching a movie. Don't get me wrong, I think games look, the graphics definitely add to a game, such as Uncharted, Battlefield 3 for PC, all these other great games that look really good, but they don't make a game. Like Fallout, Fallout doesn't look very good, but it's fun as fuck. Saints Row doesn't look very good, it's fun as fuck. Same could be said about the original Dragon Age. Grand Theft Auto 4 looks bloody terrible now. And that's the thing. Graphics will always get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse as time goes on, and I mean that in backwards order, not frontwards. So when we went from the Xbox 360, when we went from the Xbox to the Xbox 360, everything looked better. But you can go back to the N64 right now and play Mario 64, and it'll look like shit. But how fucking fun is it? Gameplay doesn't degenerate like graphics do. It can get a lot better, but it's never going to get worse. And that is, I think, a very big principle to learn, that the gameplay will never, ever get worse, as long as the people making the game know what they're doing, because ultimately it comes down to the people developing it. But it's still, gameplay over graphics. I think, like I said, it's been proved 100 bloody times. I think that graphics whores, just people trying to justify their purchase of a couple of grand PC, stuff like that. Like, more power to you. If the game looks really great, the game looks really great. And I'm assuming that games that look really great, regardless, like if you could get Uncharted on a PC, that would look fucking amazing, and it would be really fun to play because it's got good gameplay. But Crysis, on the other hand, looks great and plays like shit. But yeah, more power to you. If your game looks good and you can play it, great. I'm not trying to say that graphics don't mean shit, but compared to gameplay, they don't mean shit. As I'm sure Pong has proved, Pac-Man, arcade machines, graphics don't mean jack shit at the end of the day, as long as they're good enough so you can see what they're doing. Like I said, if it looks like Uncharted, Assassin's Creed looks really good as well. So, it just adds to the experience. It doesn't make the experience, but it adds to it. Unless you're like a really focused cutscene game, like Heavy Rain, I suppose, but that looks really good regardless anyway. Same with LA Noire. But obviously, if you're making one of those games, you know what you're trying to do anyway. But like I said, graphics don't mean shit, and if you try a lot of the time to get the graphics really good, it fucks the game up. Battlefield 3 on console. Oh wait, Battlefield 3 just sucks in general. So you know what I mean. So I thought I'd leave that with you. Graphics over gameplay makes no sense. It is always going to be gameplay over every fucking thing else. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.